Michigan State Spartans and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Michigan State's head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Spartans offense will go to work first. And here comes Cameron Dickey. And we'll see two guys who can pick up yardage on the ground in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won, I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play, and they can go the distance. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth.
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Needs it. Got an alley. There he goes. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Now here's Lagway. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. swamped immediately. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartan.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun, it's Davison. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Lagway on the play action. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Nowhere to go.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Lagway wants to throw. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Here's Raiola to throw. Right side, it's Davison. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Third down and short is exactly what you want in offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Finds the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The handoff. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to convert the third down. Here's Raiola. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Turns it upfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside. It's Davison. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Ducks will go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Raiola. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Keeps it, and he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Davison. Stopped right there.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Second and long here. Here's Raiola to throw. Finds his target down the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Out wide right, it's Davison. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it on the counter. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Driving forward, it's Davison. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the return, it's Vick. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go play action with Lagway. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Hands it off. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Colorado, taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I got up with the Ducks head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. He wants an even greater sense of urgency from his team. It's the Big Ten Conference.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Looking for running room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. Lagway from the gun on third down. Going for 6. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. The extra point here would tie the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got his man in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Throwing Raiola. Quickly to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Davison. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for touchdown Ducks. They take the lead with the 6.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the 1st down. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution. And I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches. Buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. At midfield, he's got room. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll move the wide receiver. Good, strong tackle. Line getting set on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Hits inside. It's Davison. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They give it to him again. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. Gets the back moving. From the gun on third down, Raiola. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Volunteer sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28th.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Caught. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When they're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Ducks are marching down the field. On the run, it's Davison. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
That's the best run of the day for him so far. He's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock.
It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Lagway to pass. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake Lagway. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. DJ Lagway to throw again. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turning it on! Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Davison. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stopped just once more at the 2-minute mark. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Raiola. Right side, it's Moore. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And he got just enough of that one. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
From the gun on third down, Lagway. Finds his target. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this